Okay, I'm going to talk about a little bit of something, I guess. Um, Basically, we're going to talk about ChatGPT, the API, and specifically assistants, as you can see on my screen. Now, not a lot of people talk about the assistants or the API. Now, the reason why I like the API is for a couple of reasons. One, I tend to work on a little bit of a budget for any of my brands that I build, and I build a lot of them. Some of them fail, some of them, some work, some don't. It's just the nature of the game. Now, I don't want to spend a lot of money, and I don't see the point in dropping a lot of money on something that I am not at least 80 to 90% sure is going to actually work. I tend to go for the long shots, by the way. Now, having said that, if you sign up for ChatGPT, it's $22 USD. Well, for me, it's $22 because they hit me with sales tax. If you're in the United States, you might not get hit with sales tax. I don't know. But it works out to anywhere between $35 to $38 USD. Don't get me wrong, I like the normal ChatGPT. It's really nice. My AI personas work over there as well. But the problem is you hit a limit every 3 hours and it's like 40 some odd interactions with ChatGPT. And that gets really annoying because I can hit that 45 really quick. Now, with the API, you don't have that limitation. The only limitation that you actually have is how much money that you're willing to throw at this. Now, let me tell you, $5 goes a long way, especially when you're using the model that I use, which is GPT 4.0 Mini. It is accurate, it's fast, and it is very cheap. Now, as you can see right here in front of me, my first assistant is Solera. She is my AI persona that I use to do all my titles, my descriptions, and my meta descriptions, all three of those. Now, the beautiful thing about assistants is you can actually load files to them. Now, the very first file that I'm going to load is my brand Bible, and every brand should have a brand Bible. And right here, we're just going to go with as you can see, the blanket nook. Just open it up, click attach, and now she will have everything that's in my brand Bible at her fingertips. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to Dennis the Grumpy Marketer. He is the one that I use for all of my social media posts from Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. He will handle those. Anything that's text-based, he will actually handle very well. Again, you just go to File, click Upload, and there we go, Brand Bible. Wait until it's loaded, click Attach. And then the next one is Add Savant. Again, now Add Savant, I have him literally set up to do Facebook and Instagram ads. He writes them all very, very nicely, and I don't have to sit there and scratch my head and try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Let's see here. Again, load up the brand Bible. This way he has the brand Bible. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to Solaris. What I'm going to show you is my brand, the brand Nook, well, the blanket Nook. Let's see here. Let me make sure that I am still on the right screen. Yep. Okay, good. It's sharing the right one. All right, let's just go with the fleece blanket here. Sherpa. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to we're going to grab here, copy this. We're going to go to, here is Solera's cheat sheet, basically. All you got to do is just copy and paste that, which is already, everything's already in there because I've already set it up. I forgot about that. The very first part. So you're going to just do you're going to copy the title and the description. Now, seeing how this is print on demand, I've literally said the picture shows you what the blanket, what is on the blanket. Just copy all that. And we go back to the assistants. Now, before I do that, I want to show you something. Right now, I have $8.08 in my account. So we're going to do this first. And she's going to give me 10 names for this product. But the first thing that I have to do is download the photo. And get that out of my way. There we go. Click download. Backtrack that. Go here. Click on the photos, upload image, and we do that. And wait until it actually says that it's been uploaded, and click run. So here we go. This is again, it's just going to talk about the user, and it is running right now. So let's see here. What we can do is you click whichever one you actually like. Let's see here. Cuddle time. I like that one. And we just copy that. And we go to here, paste that there, go back into the cheat sheet here, find where the title is, and replace the title on all of these. Now, I do have this set up so that it will actually have several different, we'll have the titles in like 3 places, if I remember correctly. And then again, no, 2. So that's good. Nope, right here, 3. And I do that because once in a while it will want to add its own title. So, yeah, this kind of helps prevent that. Now all I gotta do is copy and paste all that again and go, oh, actually one thing, the picture shows you what is on the blanket. Please add the description of the photo in the description. There we go. And all we're going to do is just copy and paste this entire thing. Go back to the assistant, and voila. Click run. And once again, it's going to, here we go. And she gets a little sassy once in a while too. Yeah, see, the shadow phase embrace. She's been doing this for some reason. I have to figure out how to clear the memory, but that's okay. Sorry about that. So all we got to do is to correct her, just go, Solarium, I do not know where you came up with the shadow fang. That is not the brand, that is not the title that I wanted. Click run. Let's see here. Whimsical detour. And I hate how the fact that they use whimsical, but she will use it once in a while, and you just correct her and say, hey, don't use it. So here we go. Let's see here. For sheep blankets. Let's see here. Which one do we like the best? Cuddle time. Discover the dream. Let's see here. Meticulously crafted. Perfect for those chilly nights. Let's see here. And again, she didn't really to say what was on the blanket, but that's okay. I could correct her if I wanted to. So, but I'm not going to. What we're going to do is we're going to go with the marketing hook. Copy that. And what I do is I get rid of all this because this is what the supplier gives you description wise. And get rid of the apostrophe there. Now, the marketing hook is basically just to grab someone's attention. So that's why I use a header too. The rest of it is just going to be a straight paragraph. Now then we come to the description. Normally I tell people to read these, and I'm just going to stick with the very first one. I'm not even reading it. I'm breaking my own rule, but that is okay. I can do this. You do not do that. This is a monkey see, monkey do. Don't do kind of thing. And let's see here. And that's all paragraphed. Then the next thing that we do is we grab the meta description. And yes, every product needs a meta description. It helps with your SEO. So we come down here, go to meta description, get rid of this. And we change the title down here. Do not create a URL, and we click save. And voila, it is saved. One less thing for us to do. That's literally less than 2 minutes. And that's with me correcting. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Dennis the Grumpy Marketer and say, Dennis, you grumpy bugger. And yes, he is grumpy. If you get this right, I will get you some true Cuban coffee. And I will make sure to have it spelled Cuban right because Dennis is a coffee addict. I need an Instagram post. Remember to use my brand voice and hit at least 3 of the pain points of my target market. Please use, let's see here. Let's see here. We went with the SEO market hook one. Let's see, please use um, the SEO marketing hook one that Solera gave us, and SEO description one. Let's see here. So make sure that I actually have this right. I need an Instagram post. Remember to use my brand voice and hit at least 3 of the pain points of my target market. Um, also use my brand name as one of the hashtags. Please read the document to get the information that you need. And we just click run. And we come down here and we let it do its thing. So let's see here. Listen up. Here's your Instagram post. See, he's a bit on the grumpy side. Uh, Same of my signature grumpiness or warmth. So let's see here. Cuddle up, cozies, connoisseurs. I'll let you read all that instead of me stuttering and tripping over my own tongue. Now let's see if he actually did the hashtags right. Yep, the blanket nook right there. Cozy life, comfort goals. Now see, you do have to double check with the hashtags that any AI comes up with. Sometimes it comes up with some good ones. A lot of times it's utter crap. But the very first hashtag that you should have is your brand name. That is a must. Now, seeing how we have Dennis there, my next one is Add Savant. And we come up to Add Savants cheat sheet. We just click on that. And we just go Add Savant. Let's see here. Using the information that Dennis and Solarum gave us. Did I spell Solera right? No, this is one of the very few times that I actually worry about spelling is to make sure that I actually have the spelling right. That way it doesn't confuse ChatGPT. And yes, I know it's my own AI persona. I should know how to spell their names, but I forget. So sue me. Gave us. I need a Facebook ad. Please make sure to use my brand voice and hit hit as many of my target markets pain points as you can and hit them hard. Now then, we'll grab this one here and there we go. What I wanted to do is I literally want him to supply 5 primary text options, each no more than 125 characters long, which by the way, that's the max limit that you can do on Facebook. Well, ads, headlines, craft 5, ad descriptions as well. This is all what you can do with this. Now we just click on run. And let's see here. Here we go. We're going to just let it do its thing. Okay, so as you can see, it's literally coming up with some really good primary text options. Transform your cozy nights, wrap yourself in a dreamy softness with our fleece Sherpa blankets, sick of the scratchy blankets. It's not using the title. I can literally go back and tell it to use the title if I wanted to. Or you can leave it as the Sherpa fleece just to grab people's attention. And yeah, see, tired of ugly the fleece Sherpa blankets. and it's giving us 5 of each one. Now, let us correct him, and I will show you what the total cost of this is. Let's see here. I need to find the title. I know the title was around here. I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. Let's just go here, come back up to here, couple times. Copy, go back to there. Let's go. Add Savant. Please rewrite all of this using the proper title of my product, which is, and then we press run. I always press enter first for some reason, and enter does not do anything. Just gives you a space. Okay, let's see here. Absolutely. So here we go. And voila. He's giving me the names, the titles, and all that good jazz. Now I started off with $8.80. I have new title, new description, meta description, Instagram post, and now a Facebook ad, all in a matter of probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I wasn't keeping track of time. Now 8:08 still, but let's refresh this, and there we go. It cost me 1 penny to do all of that, and that was with correcting both Savant, I mean not Savant, but well, yeah, correcting Savant and Solera. 1 cent for basically 5 things. The product descriptions alone, I have built an entire brand that has about 50 to 75 products, and it cost me 3 cents, I think, if I remember correctly, 4 cents maybe. I haven't really hit that, you know, I think so far since I've been using the API, I have spent $2 and some odd cents all total. And that's off the very first original $5 that I loaded up. I ended up having like $3.09 because I'm building an SAS, yes, yeah, too many acronyms, website that will basically do what this is doing, but you won't have to do any prompting. Once Lovable gets it right, I will share that on the video as well. But this gives you a bit more control because I can literally go in, build a brand Bible completely from scratch, then go in, start loading products up, and go from there. And it's literally within a day, you could have a fully fleshed out brand. And all you'd have to do is literally build the visual side of things. Never ever let AI build the visuals on Shopify. It sucks. It really does. And don't trust those sites that say, "Oh, let our AI build you a website. It'll give you like 20 up and coming products or something like that." It's utter garbage. AI still can't pick a really good product for some reason, and the descriptions that they give you are not on brand. They're always junk products that don't make sense. They just literally throw a whole bunch of 20 products together that literally make no sense next to each other or in a brand. It is not worth your time or your money to try to do that. So, again, the API, it is cheap, it's fast. And with my AI personas, which if you are interested in buying them, get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me either through YouTube here, or um, I will leave a link for my email that you can reach out to me as well. And I will, I'm glad to jump on a video call with you on WhatsApp or, send messages back and forth on video and we can discuss prices and whatnot. But this is, to me, it's a no-brainer, folks. It really is. The API really rocks, especially with the assistants. Now, the only thing that I actually have to figure out is where all this gets saved. That way you could actually go back into it if you wanted to. But in reality, the file right here, if I were to close this all out and I go back in a day, the file stays there. So it has your brand Bible. So you don't have to sit there and constantly paste the brand Bible and say, hey, this is my brand Bible. They have it right there. This just saves you time, it saves you a headache, it's fast, and it is really easy to load these things up with. Because you're literally, all you're doing is you're giving it the name like Add Savant. The system instructions are literally just copy and paste the text file that Add Savant comes in into there. Choose your model. I prefer GPT 4.0 Mini because of the price. File, just add your file on there. You don't need a code interpreter, and functions I leave alone. And the rest of these, the temperatures, top P, I don't mess with any of that stuff. Like here, eh, I just leave it exactly how it is. This way it doesn't, because the temperature I've kind of messed with a little bit, and the lower you go, the really weird it gets. So keeping it at 1 to me is the safe bet to do. So that's enough of me kind of rambling, I guess. So just remember, if you have questions, ask. Just as long as it's not about TikTok. And I can't help you with TikTok ads because I don't know squat about that. It's out of my wheelhouse. So think seriously about using ChatGPT's API. It is so worth the time to get to know. And it is the playground. Just do a ChatGPT playground. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description exactly where it is, so you can just click on it, log in, and go from there. You load up. The minimum that you can load is $5 USD. And that $5 will take you a very long time to actually blow through. And that's even with SEO descriptions and titles. I mean, well, not titles, but you can even run blogs to this thing. The blogs don't cost you that much. So there you go. And have fun. And remember, be nice to the AI, because if it does take over the world, it is better to be a cherished pet than a simple battery. And it, of course, doesn't want to quit now. Ah, you gotta love technology, don't you? Yeah.